Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A local boy receives a special surprise from a Make-A-Wish on Halloween that will have him dressed up in costumes year-round. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. In your top story, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assist the Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Vice President Kamala Harris held a rally last night at Craig Ranch Regional Parks Amphitheater just a few hours after former President Trump spoke in Henderson. This was Harris's 10th visit to the Las Vegas Valley this year. Nevada is one of the battleground states that can potentially swing the presidential election with its 6 electoral college votes.
I pledge to listen to experts. I pledge to listen to people who disagree with me because, you see, unlike Donald Trump, I don't believe that people who disagree with me are the enemy. He wants to put them in jail. I'll give them a seat at the table.
Harris's push to win over Nevada's vote included appearances by Jennifer Lopez and a performance by the Mexican pop rock band Maná.
I know as President of the United States, Kamala will fight for our freedom, the freedom of immigrants and immigrant families to chase the American dream, the freedom of workers to afford housing, education, food, and life's essentials.
And as a reminder, today is the last day for early voting. An alleged cult leader accused of sexually assaulting women has been indicted again by a Clark County grand jury. The Supreme Court had dismissed the previous indictment against 48-year-old Nathan Chasinghorse last month, which charged him with counts of sexual assault, lewdness, kidnapping, and drug trafficking. But that dismissal did not prevent prosecutors from pursuing a new case. Chasinghorse is accused of portraying himself as a spiritual leader and using his position of power to sexually abuse children. In business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. The Strip's 2 largest casino hotel operators are acknowledging that the upcoming Formula One race will not provide the same boost to their bottom lines as it did in 2023. During quarterly earnings calls this week, top executives with MGM Resorts International and Caesars Entertainment told investors and market analysts that the financial returns from the 2024 Las Vegas Grand Prix are expected to fall short of last year's results. Both companies said they are anticipating multi-million-dollar year-over-year declines from this year's race, which takes place on November 21st through the 23rd. However, they added that the racing event is still good for Vegas's economy and that it'll continue to drive more visitors to the city. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. One more day of quiet and cool weather is expected in today's forecast with partly cloudy skies and a high near 72 degrees. This weekend, another weather system will be bringing increased winds, chances of rain showers, and light mountain snowfall to the area. Temperatures will be dropping into the high 60s Saturday and into next week. A mix of clouds and sunshine will continue with overnight lows in the 50s and 40s.
Now for a sports update brought to you by PT's Tavern. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstavern.com. UNLV basketball is back Monday with a doubleheader. The 3-time defending Mountain West champion Lady Rebels kick off their season in the first half of a home double feature against Loyola Marymount at the Cox Pavilion with tip-off set for 6:30. Then right next door at 8:30, the Runnin' Rebels, fresh off of their appearance in the NIT tournament back in March, begin non-conference play against Alabama State. Tickets for either game start as low as $6 to $11.
In health news, brought to you by Centerville Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. An 8-year-old Las Vegas boy got a special surprise for Halloween thanks to Make-A-Wish Southern Nevada. That's 8-year-old Avery Mishler being cheered on at the wishing place where he was presented with more than 50 costumes from outer space, monsters, dinosaurs, and superheroes. He was diagnosed in February with inflammatory disorder after years of infections, joint pains that hindered his ability to walk, extreme weight loss, swollen feet, and a mass in his neck. He loves to dress up and escape his difficult condition that often keeps him homebound and homeschooled.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Saturday's college football schedule is highlighted by an old-school Big Ten clash when Ohio State visits Penn State. The Buckeyes are 3.5-point favorites at Caesars Sportsbook, with Penn State at plus 140 on the money line. The total is 45.5. In the ACC, SMU is a 7.5-point home favorite over Pitt. The Panthers are plus 240 on the money line, and the total is 58. Also, Army is favored by 22 points over Air Force, with the Falcons plus 10.50 on the money line. The total is 41. Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Raiders have a big test ahead in stopping the high-powered offense of the Cincinnati Bengals when they head into enemy territory for Week 9. Here's cornerback Nate Hobbs speaking on how this team is preparing.
Definitely take it as a challenge. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of good skill players, a lot of players that been producing, doing their thing, but at the same time, that's what we train for every week. We don't see it as any different. It's the NFL. I never been up against so many, great athletes. It's just all about your technique and your focus.
In lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift show since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for upcoming events. An off-strip casino is honoring Mexican heritage by offering a unique experience in one of their suites. Review Journal's Anaya Collins gives us an inside look.
Yep, that's right. It is still spooky season, and I'm actually here at the Westgate as they unveil their new Day of the Dead suite just before the Mexican holiday Dia de los Muertos. I'm here with Dawn Rawl. She's going to tell us about all the unique features this suite has to offer. How are you today, Dawn?
I am very good. Thank you so much for joining me in the Day of the Dead theme suite here at Westgate, Las Vegas. This suite was absolutely created with love. All of our team members from our property president were involved in the creation of this, making sure that it's a very authentic Mexican celebration. The paint on the walls to the small touches, such as the table behind us with all of the decor elements. We wanted to keep it as authentic as possible and make sure that we honored the most prized tradition that we see in the Mexican heritage.
Moving on to entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Electric Playhouse is hosting a culinary experience this weekend known as the Undead Dinner. It'll feature a menu that is Halloween inspired with dishes like Eyeball Amuse, Undead Bites, and Dungeon Sweets. The meal will be prepared by Chef Josh Muzakes, who's been featured on shows like Alex vs. America and Chopped, Spin It to Win It. Tickets are $125 per person, and the dinner happens at 7 p.m. each night through this Sunday. Visit electricplayhouse.com for more information. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. You can watch us Monday through Friday on streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Join us weekly at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. to get the latest Las Vegas news updates.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.